What up YouTube, Sean here. Okay, so time for another video. So, an unboxing that leads into a desk upgrade. So, I got my mother to order me 3 of these Amazon Basic desk mount monitor arms. So that way I can have all 3 of my monitors be free floating. Wow! That's like, what a... That like might as well be a ream of paper. So looks like detailed instructions. Oh boy, this is gonna be a thing. Oh yeah, this is going to take me longer than a couple of hours. Yeah, so I will unbox this first one so that way it can be shown off. But then I'm going to have to wait till one of my days off to actually do this. Let's see here. So I'm going to have to wait till like tomorrow night in order to actually dig into this. But for now I can actually do the unboxing video. So zip ties. Then the mounting hardware, and as well as tools to do so. And what's this part? Oh, so here's an arm piece. Oh wow. Okay, so I would say moderate weight. It's not extremely heavy, but it's not feather light. It looks like this is where you feed the cables through. Oops. Oop. There we go. So there's that. And a layer of cardboard. Then you can sort of see in there. So then, oh wow, oh yeah. This is a bludgeoning weapon right here. So then this is the base. And it's got 3 spots where you can mount it before you tighten it to your desk. I'm not gonna do that. And that is all that is in the box. And here's the actual mount. So I'm guessing that I'm gonna have to loosen this potentially in order to get this to pivot down. Alright, so oh yeah, there's the keeper nut right there to tighten. Amazon Basics emblem. So yeah, this is going to take me a bit longer than I have time to actually do, at least tonight. But that's said, I can start to clean up my desk now. Then I can be prepared in order to actually attach this to the desk. Of course, I can't remember how to set this thing in there now. Nope. Okay, so I had that thing messed up. I have to say, really nicely packaged. So that's what this one is for. I'm going to pause the video or stop it. Okay, so here begins the next segment of the monitor on video. So I've just got finished unboxing the other two ARM units, and I've got the area cleared off what I think should be good enough in order to do this. Now, I just realized that I may have one potential issue in that because this is all laid out on the bed, I don't have a place to put the monitors really that safely. Sorry, that was a complete fail. Cereal. So I'm hoping that like right down there, like right here, will be enough room. But so that out of the way, I've got the instructions right here that I've gone and parsed through once. Even though there's a lot of pages to it, it's not really that many instructions because there's only like 2 or 3 per page. So with that in mind, like that, I'm going to set this up. Then this is just probably going to be a time lapse. Right about there. So here, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod for this, and I'm going to bring you with me. There we go. So now you can see what I'm looking at. That is perfect framing. So, as far as I can tell, that's approximately like the center of where the stand would sit. So, as you can see, those top 3 holes were just just like barely too close. I maybe this one just is so stupid. Wow. Okay, that should be tight enough. So, that getting those screws in was almost a pain in the butt because of how close this thing came to the bottom of the table. But that part's now in place, and it's just about center to where it should be. So, rinse and repeat. I'm going to have to do the same for the center one. So I wonder if I happen to have like a better or just longer 4mm hex on my tool bag. Oh, I've got a winner. I've actually got a winner. So, this bit, which I think actually came with my Lenmud, looks to be a proper fit. Which is awesome, because this one's got a pivot head on it. So that should be about center. So, line up that shot. This is going to be a bit of a pain. I may have to do this upside down. Okay, nice and solid. So now I'm going to change our position to right about there. Actually, hold up. Would I have enough space to just slide it in? Nope. I can pull the desk out a little bit. Nope, not enough. Because I'm slightly stubborn. Nope. So what I actually want to do with this one is put it right. No, that won't work anyways. So I'm going to put it right there and adjust accordingly. Because I want this like as close to the edge of this table as I can. Oh. Oh, shit. Dang it. Okay, done. So, as close to the edge as I can get that thing. So now, for the quote-unquote fun part of the monitor, or of attaching the monitors themselves. So I'm going to have to decide how I want to do this while the camera is warm. So I will have to decide. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll take all of these bits, slide them onto there. That is so beautiful. Then I will decide my actual options for mounting the monitors. Now, what I maybe should do is do the center monitor first, so that way I know how it needs to go. There's so much crap around. So, let me see here. That's the middle monitor. Whoa. Oh, not just that. Oh, wow. So, not anticipated. Looks like I've got to take off these. Oh, these are rubber. Oh. I did not expect these rubber covers to be on there. Interesting. As I almost trip over my own damn tool bag. I still need to take the battery cover off. So... Well, I can pray and hope. Do they far too big? Well, in any case. So now, face the camera towards this direction. Okay, so that's actually not entirely terrible. There's going to have to be a lot of adjustments made here. Oops. I'll show you what I'm seeing. So, I normally sit right about here, and from here, the monitor, it looks a lot worse like through the screen, but monitor is a little bit off center. Now I could just fix that by lifting it up and shifting it over like a half an inch at most over to the left. But I have to say I like how high it's raised here. I gotta really use my phone. So I guess that doesn't quite work. Oh yeah, that will. So I can raise it up as much as I could need. I can also bring it out. I'm gonna have to mess. This is definitely going to take some fine tuning, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to leave it just a little bit like that. So, prepare for another little bit of time lapse. So, let's see here. So, yeah, that's good enough. This one will be next because it's on the left, or on my right. I'm getting an email. I need to clean this damn thing out. Okay, you know what? Here, I gotta take care of this thing first. I just had like this is essentially YouTube, I thought. I never showed you exactly what I was doing. So this bag of stuff that comes with the monitor arms. There are two options for attaching the monitor here. Let me show you over here. This is a better idea. So, nope. Okay, so you have the option of either doing screws, which I'm doing, or knobs. So, obviously, here's what the knobs look like, and here's what the screws attached on the inside look like. So this monitor happens to take the, I'm just going to call it the full-size VESA option, but luckily these arms are capable of both the big and the small options, as you can see. Though, if your cutout is only like this big, you'll probably have to use like washers or something. In order for the monitor, for the mount to actually attach to the back of the monitor. So now, gotta raise the camera up. So this one will sit on that side. So I'm gonna pull this thing out. I wish I would have cleaned off that spot more. Oh crap. Here. There's so much going on this side. But alright, that seems to be holding. Oh, I guess I can't. Let's see. Can I? No, I guess that won't work as an option. So I'm gonna have to experiment with the sides. Okay, well, it's probably now like an hour and a half later. That took quite a while. It's like, funny enough, the hardest part wasn't getting the monitors all aligned. That's easy. It was getting all the connections to be long enough. But, as you can see, they're all up. There's still like a lot of adjusting that has to be done. But they're up, they're all connected. I've got all the connections running to them, so now I've just got to, sorry, I don't know why I'm pointing the camera up so much, but so like, I gotta get everything beneath them reorganized, and I gotta like put those things away, and I gotta rebuild everything again, and I've got mess down there that I gotta clean up now. But so, yeah, let me like use this one. So like, I do have an, but it's like if I just want to like bring this monitor a little bit closer, I can, so long as I don't take out the one on the side. Here. See if I can set this up at all properly. Nope. But yeah, quite easy to move with one hand, even if it is a little bit, even if it does end up coming out like a little bit sideways. Like, that's with it pressed all the way against the wall. There's a lot of like fine-tuning adjustments that I have to do. Like I said, I think I gotta move this one over by about half an inch, and I might have to move this one over as well. I'm gonna loosen that up so I can, because like this one I can move up and down fairly easily. That's up. Oh, okay, that was actually not too bad. That might actually be where I need it. Okay. So yeah, I just gotta be careful when I'm adjusting all these. Okay, that's no, we're making a video. I can mess with that later. So yeah, so far these things are working out quite nicely. So I could keep rambling forever, but that's a bad idea. So I'm gonna close the video here so I can like start getting everything all cleaned up.
After all, I gave you something special. Don't you think it's ironic you're the first boy I'd ever kiss? 'Cause I'll be your last!